Hi, this is Rockin' Robin, and today we're in Fort Lauderdale. We are at the Sawgrass Mill Mall. We are going to show you all around. You stay with us. So we are at the mall, and the first thing I'm going to show you is the outlet area. We're going to drive by the outlet area so you can see what the area looks like. We're going to show you first on one side and then on the other. These are the more expensive stores, but they are also the outlet, so they might be a little bit cheaper than they would be if you just went to them and they weren't an outlet, because that means they're a little bit cheaper. But the cheaper stores are actually in the mall, but the more expensive stores, you can drive and you can park over here and you can go in. So these are the ones on the right side, and you can see there's some really nice stores. Take a look. Down there are more stores, but you're not allowed to drive down there, so you'll have to park and walk. Now we're going to go around again, and this time we're going to show you the stores on the left-hand side. So now we're going to drive around the mall to one of the entrances, the entrance that we usually go in. Now that was P.F. Chang's. Now the mall, if you want to go in, there are several different entrances, and you can choose which one you want to go in. We always go in this entrance. It's near the Disney warehouse, and it's a nice place to park. It's easy when you're going in. You can also see there are more outlet stores over here. We're not going to drive through and show you all of them, but there are some, and these are on the other side of the ones that we just saw. So if you want to park here and walk to some of those, you can do that as well. So this is an overall look at the mall. This is a map, and you can't tell, but this mall is huge. It is probably the biggest mall I've ever been to, and we walk around everywhere except that little pink area. We didn't go down there, but I will show you some of the stores down there. But everywhere else we walked, and it is huge. So now we're going to take a walk in the mall. We came in and there was a new store right there, and we had to take a look at that. It is Heroes and Villains, and we had never seen that, so we thought that was quite interesting. And it was near the Disney character warehouse, and it did sell some Disney. So that was quite interesting. You can see it's right there. And there is the Disney character warehouse. Now down at the other end is Marshall's, and over here is Bloomingdale's. And we are going to take a walk this way. And there is Claire's. There's a lot of stores over here. There's a lot of stores everywhere in this mall, and there was a lot of people. Granted, it was 98 degrees in Florida on this day, but it seemed like everybody was at the mall. This was in the middle of the summer, so a lot of people, and you can see all the stores, and everyone was busy everywhere we went. This was a huge mall. You could see some of the things that they have. I'm going to try to show you as much as I can as we go along. We did pass the food court, and I will show you there's another food court as well. So there are 2 food courts in here, as well as restaurants. As you can see right here, we're going to be going past the Rainforest Cafe. I keep telling you how big this mall is. It is actually the biggest mall in Florida, but it is just 1 floor. There is a Starbucks, gotta stop and get one of those, right next to Michael Kors. I did notice that this mall has a lot of kiosks, and they sell a lot of different things. Perfume and cosmetics and sunglasses are 2 of the most popular, and I've also saw some with pet items and toys as well. So there is a lot of kiosks, and there is a lot of perfume places. This place smelled very nice, but it was very smelly of perfume as you walk through it. There was a Banana Republic, and over here is a Victoria's Secret. There is some empty space, but most of this mall is filled, and there is just a lot of stores, and you name it, it seems to be in here, and several stores are in at least twice. There are places to sit, including those chairs if you need a massage. But let me tell you, as the day went on, there seemed like more and more people came, and even the chairs for massage were all taken. Every chair towards the end was full because there was just so many people. They say malls are dead. This mall is not dead. are different carriages that you can rent. Some for children, and you can sit them in them and let them have fun. And there are also others if you have big items that you need to carry out. Now we are going to go around the loop, which goes all the way around, and there's also twists and turns around there as well. Over here, there was a place to eat sushi. Now, I am not big on sushi, but this looked fascinating. I love the idea of sitting and having things passing you and grab what it is you want. So let's take a look. Right here, we could go right. This is the area we didn't that I showed you in the pink. We went left and around the loop rather than right and down to those stores. There were at least 3 Wetzel's pretzels, So if you like pretzels, that's a good place. I hope you're taking a look at some of the stores. If you're looking for something specific, you may just find it. There are several restroom areas throughout the mall. They were quite dirty, some of them anyway, and some of them were not bad. It depends on where you're going, I guess. Here are some of the pet items I told you about, and look they got a little window if you want to put your dog in a purse so he could look out that window as you're walking. Over here is an area where you can exchange your money. Look at the exchange rates. Each time we went around the corner, I thought that was the end, but this mall seems to go on and on. is the second food court, and you can see what they have down here. The other one has some Asian food, and it's Sbarro's and Burger King, and the Popeyes was coming, but they're very similar, and they're both fine to eat at. Great place to make a stop and take a break. Because of the size of this mall, it's probably very easy to get lost and not know where you were. There were a few times, even though we were trying to go around the loop, we didn't know if we should go right or left and which way. We tried to go around to the right and back, but it was very confusing. It is a huge, huge mall. So we're going to show you a little bit around this area, and we're going to go towards Target. You can see how the benches are starting to get fuller and fuller as people get more tired from walking this big mall. There are several areas you can stop and buy a Coke or some candy or some water if you need to. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been to this mall or to a mall this size, and did you get lost? So we are at the point where we've head back because you've seen all the stores. How did you like the largest mall in Florida? It was huge, wasn't it? And we didn't even go down all the areas, but we tried. Well, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe, hit the bell, and give us a big thumbs up, and watch all our videos on Florida.